Good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
It's the 3rd of November 2014. A very good Monday morning to you and welcome to Prime Time Sunrise. You're with me, Florine Rajendran. Here's a look at your headlines. 6,000 persons from Badulla and Nuwara districts affected due to threats of landslides and incessant rains. The landslide warning issued to 7 districts continues to remain in effect. Senior geologists point out that receiving 100 millimeters of rainfall can have a strong impact on the activation of landslides. Committee staged debate on 2015 budget to commence today. 48 persons killed in suicide bombing on Pakistani-Indian border. In those stories in detail now. More items including a 3-wheeler were discovered from the site of the landslide that recently hit Miriabad, the Koslanda, following search operations that were carried out in the area yesterday.
Sector Commander Central, Major General Manu Pereira, stated that a body was also discovered in yesterday's search operations. He noted that search operations will be continued until there is confirmed information of details pertaining to those who are missing. Major General Manu Pereira further stated that search operations were disrupted owing to bad weather conditions yesterday, however adding that search operations in search of those who have gone missing will be carried out today as well. Meanwhile, Assistant Director of the Disaster Management Centre Badulla District, RML Uday Kumar, stated that over 3,800 persons in the Badulla district have been affected by the threats posed by landslides and incessant rains. He noted that 2,346 persons belonging to 535 families in Nuwara were presently being housed in 21 shelters. Meanwhile, Minister of Disaster Management Mahinda Amaravira stated that relief efforts are expediently being provided for those who have been displaced. Senior geologists point out that receiving rainfall of over 100 millimeters has a strong impact on the activation of landslides. Vice Chancellor of the Peradeniya University, Professor of Geology Atula Senaratne, stated that the general public must be vigilant about this situation. Professor Kapila Dahanayaka of the Peradeniya University noted that public awareness programs on the threat of landslides must be carried out in both Sinhala and Tamil languages. Meanwhile, the landslide warning issued for 7 districts continues to remain in effect. The National Building Research Organisation states that the districts of Kegol, Ratnapura, Kandy, Badulla, Nuwara, Kalutara and Matale have been issued with this landslide warning. Senior geologist of the NBRO, Dr. Gamini Jayatissa, stated that this warning will be effective until 5:30 p.m. today. He advised the general public to immediately inform the NBRO of any areas which show signs of being prone to landslides on the hotline 0112 588 946.
The committee stage debate on the 2015 budget will commence today. Deputy Speaker of Parliament Chandima Virakuri says that sessions will begin at 9:30 this morning.
The said debate will be held under different ministries and sessions will be held for 6 days including Saturday starting at 9:30 and will go on until 6:30 p.m.
The 2014 electoral register, which has been approved by the Elections Commissioner, will be on display from today. Additional Elections Commissioner U. Amardasa stated that the list will be on display at the District Elections Office and the Office of the Gramaniladari. Accordingly, only persons whose names have been included in the 2014 electoral register will be eligible to cast their votes in any upcoming elections. A former member of the LTTE has been arrested at the Bandaranaike International Airport. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rona stated that the arrest was made when the individual was returning to Sri Lanka from Qatar. Newsfirst contacted the police media spokesperson in this regard.
The TID has arrested a 38-year-old person who was coming from Doha, Qatar, day before yesterday at Bandar Naik International Airport. He is suspected to be connected with the offences of LTT terrorist activities. He was a member of LTT since 1999, and the person has been identified as Somasundara Vasantakumar of Mawadi Kallar Serunuwara. He is an active member of LTT military force in Trincomalee area. In year 2012, he had left the country, and thereafter, when he was arriving in the country day before yesterday, he was arrested by TID. TID is conducting further investigation.
Meanwhile, the Sri Lanka Bureau of Foreign Employment informs the public to not lodge complaints relating to issues faced by migrant workers to foreign employment agencies. Spokesperson of the Bureau, Deputy General Manager Mangala Randhaniya, says that complaints should only be lodged with the Sri Lanka Bureau of Foreign Employment.
We urge the relatives of migrant workers, if there is any problem related to foreign employment, lodge a complaint with the Sri Lanka Bureau of Foreign Employment. Do not go to foreign employment agencies to lodge a complaint, because in the past when complaints were made with the agencies, the problems have not been resolved, the nature of the problem has been changed, and the individuals who lodge the complaint is given false hope that the issue will be resolved. As per the order given by the Honourable Minister, the Bureau has the authority to solve the issue within 2 weeks according to the Act, and to minimize the issues the relatives of the migrant workers have to face when they lodge a complaint with the agencies.
And that's a wrap of Primetime Sunrise. It was an absolute pleasure having you with us. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Florine Rajendran. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.